Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 93 of Hoagies and Pierogis. Let's go. I got cleared back to go back to work this week, so I'm exhausted after already getting 32 hours in, and it's only Wednesday. But we're back on the road in the Candlewood. Please sponsor the podcast. I would love to be an IHG triple diamond ruby amethyst tier reward member. But let's get into it. The Pirates still have the worst luck in free agency, I think, out of any MLB team ever. And if NFL free agency wasn't crazy enough for you, Aaron Rodgers could be the vice president of the United States of America. Free ayahuasca therapy for everybody. Live from Delaware, it's Hoagies and Pierogis with your hosts, Ian DiCarlo. We're getting a little double down. Chocolate Rain and RJ Hammond.
I just want some more hot tea in my life. Let's just say he was a good lover.
Okay, I don't know. Should I open with this or should I close with this? You know what? I'm just going to go over it now because I feel like if I go over it after free agency, the craziness of free agency, I'm just going to forget about this. But this is definitely necessary to go over. Let's see here. Aroldis Chapman has lost his damn mind, posting a video on Instagram of him squeezing his grandma's tits. I can only assume that's his grandma. She looked pretty old. And yes, we have a video of it.
Ay, y sí, no.
Lo tuve que separar a los 2 años, dormir solo porque me enferma la teta. Entonces ahora después de hombre quiere teta.
A ver, sí, pero tú vas a seguir en eso. Ya tú estás muy viejo para eso, compadre. Ya tú estás muy viejo para estar pidiendo teta.
He doesn't hit women anymore. He just sexually assaults them and posts it on Instagram. Then I don't know if this makes it worse or equally as bad. I don't know, but Jason Mackey got the scoop, the Pirates beat reporter. Awesome follow if you're a Pirates fan. So he tweeted, per source with direct knowledge, woman in the video is his mom. Was an innocent family moment where they joked Aroldis was mommy's boy and she couldn't wean him from breastfeeding. In the video, he's seen acting like an infant. That doesn't make it any better. First off, it's his mom. And second off, he didn't want to stop sucking her tit when he was younger. What? What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck is up with Pirates left-handed relievers and incest? Come on, man. Come on. First, Felipe Rivero marries his sister, which it is widely assumed that's why he changed his last name to Vasquez. And now Chapman is jiggling his mom's boobs around and putting it on Instagram. Ooh, I swear if it comes out that he's also a pedophile like Felipe, the Pirates are the most cursed franchise in MLB history. What the fuck is going on? I couldn't believe this. I saw someone tweeted, go look at what Aroldis Chapman put on his Instagram story for everybody to see. First one, totally innocent. It's someone, I don't know if it's him. I didn't even really pay attention to the first one. 2 people in the kitchen just dancing around making food, music's playing. Second one is him sitting on the couch, squeezes his mom's tits like that, and I was dumbfounded. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. There wasn't a lot of college football news, but things are only looking better and better for CFB 25. All of the bowl games, every single one will be in the game. The best comment that I saw was that someone was going to purposely make the Pop-Tart Bowl every year. And that's not a terrible idea. I'm going to have to rename PSU the Penn State Pop-Tarts, probably after 5 bowl wins in a row in that game. So, I'm getting more and more hype. I really don't know if I should be. We will see, but I'm damn excited. I really am. Okay, before we go over free agency, something that I mentioned in the intro. Aaron Rodgers is on RFK's shortlist for his vice president. What? That would be something to see. I follow a Jets fan on Twitter, and he was like, Aaron Rodgers, just go do that instead of playing quarterback for the New York Jets. You're obviously not invested, and you're just wasting the team's time and money. Which, I don't blame him if he's going to be doing this bullshit, which is why I don't think he'll actually be RFK's vice presidential candidate. It really doesn't make any sense to me. But they were both on Joe Rogan. They got that in common. And they did talk about him a little bit. I mean, someone needs to speak for RFK when he talks like this. I think he has like throat cancer or something. Okay. I think that I'm just going to go through this in chronological order. I tried to repost or retweet every single move that I thought was notable. There are a bunch of, offensive tackles and shit that got signed, and a few defensive players that I didn't really know. So we'll just start at the beginning here. This was pre-free agency. This was on Sunday, I think. So the Broncos traded Jerry Jeudy to the Browns for a 5th and a 6th round pick. I'm pretty sure that I was hoping that the Patriots would trade like a 2nd or a 3rd round pick for him last year. Thank God they did not do that. Oh, that would have been awful. Another weapon for Deshaun Watson. We'll see what he can do after a year under his belt. I still don't really trust Watson that much. I really don't. I mean, he needs to prove that he can actually fucking play. And here's his chance with more weapons. So there you go. Then next up was Chris Jones. Chris Jones signed a massive extension with the Chiefs. 5 years, $95 million guaranteed, which is crazy. Crazy and insane are the two words I'm going to be using most today. So get ready for it. And then a move that I was expecting, but not to the team that I was expecting. The Mac era is over. No more Maction for the Patriots. They have moved on. They traded Mac Jones to the Jacksonville Jaguars to be fucking Trevor Lawrence's backup. Man, that QB class was awful. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. Oh, that is a huge bust. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. All right. We have more deals before Monday happened. I think the last thing that happened was Russ on Sunday. So the Bucks signed Baker Mayfield. This wasn't really a surprise after they re-signed Mike Evans. The amount was kind of surprising. 3 years, $100 million with $50 million guaranteed after floating around the league for the past 2 years. Between the Rams, the Panthers, fucking everywhere. But, I mean, hey, I'm happy for him. He found his spot in Tampa Bay. Can't really be mad at him. $30 million the first year, $30 million the second year, and then $40 million in 2026. Wild. With incentives, it's a max value of $115 million. Now, here starts the flurry of moves that I do not necessarily agree with for the Patriots. I mean, they're not terrible moves. I like them. But just like with the coaches, bring in talent from outside the organization. I do like this contract. They re-signed Kendrick Bourne coming off a torn ACL to a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. People were freaking out. They were like, are you seriously going to give him $11 million per year? No, it's like $6.5 million the first year with a base guarantee of like $19.5 million. So it's definitely worth it for them. Especially because Bourne was their best receiver before he got hurt last year. We'll see how he rehabs, and hopefully he can be fucking awesome for him. They also re-signed Hunter Henry. Great move. They definitely needed to sign any tight end, especially now because Mike Gesicki's gone. So need to fill up that tight end room. If they trade back, look out for Brock Bowers. This was the biggest move before all the flurry of moves started happening on Monday. Russell Wilson is now a Steeler. Let's ride Steelers country. Oh boy, this is a great deal for them. Kenny Pickett was not the guy. Justin Fields, probably not the guy. At least Russell Wilson has a track record of success, sustained success in the league. $1.2 million it is on the Steelers' books, with the Broncos covering the other at like $38 million or $37.8 million. that still blows my mind that was one of the worst trading signs ever. But yeah, year 13 for him, he tweeted out. All right, Monday, the day of the running backs. Holy shit. Running back market, dry as a bone last year. Now, although these aren't high amounts, at least running backs are getting signed and going to places where they should have a chance to succeed. First one off the board, DeAndre Swift goes to the Bears, 3-year, $24.5 million deal. Great move. I think this is a great signing for the Bears to go along with Khalil Herbert. I think that they really were missing David Montgomery last year, for sure. There's no doubt about that, and DeAndre Swift should come in and take his place well. Next off the board was Tony Pollard. Oh, Tony Pollard is signing with the Titans, replacing Derrick Henry. All these guys are just taking another one's place. I love all this movement. I love seeing all these new faces or all these old faces in new places. I don't know if that's the greatest move for Pollard going to the Titans. He should help them a lot. And then we'll go to Green Bay. Green Bay is signing Josh Jacobs. Completely out of nowhere move. All of these running back moves kind of came out of nowhere. Like, we didn't really hear anything on it at all until it all fell on us. So immediately everyone was like, oh my God, Josh Jacobs and fucking and Aaron Jones. That would have been scary. Very, very scary for Green Bay. But what do they do with Aaron Jones? I mean, they don't re-sign him to a cheap contract. He goes ahead and signs with the Vikings. And someone brought this up on Twitter. Players go from the Vikings to the Packers and vice versa so much. The NFC North is probably the most... they have the most interdivisional trades out of any other division. You know what? Let's just stick with the running backs here. Saquon Barkley is an Eagle. Think he'll run for 2,000 yards this year? Not unless Jason Kelce came back, which he confirmed on New Heights that he was not going to come back. So there's that. I think that is an insanely smart move for them. I think it'll pay off in droves. It'd be well worth the contract. Easily one of the best running backs to come off the board. And then it came out that the Bengals released Joe Mixon. So instead of releasing him like they said they were going to, they actually traded him to the Texans. Oh my God, that's another great place for him if he can stay the fuck out of trouble. Oh man, I am very scared of Houston. They can, again, replicate what they did last year and do it even better. With the threat of Mixon coming out of the backfield and being his primary pass catcher out of the backfield instead of Devin Singletary or Dameon Pierce, Mixon is legit. Oh, this is a great move for them. Great move. And then to replace Joe Mixon, Cincinnati signed Zach Moss. He did well. Zach Moss did well in Indianapolis during Jonathan Taylor's timeout. But, man, the Bengals are losing a lot. They really are losing a lot of playmakers. All right, another one. The Commanders sign Austin Eckler. Never really thought about it. Austin Eckler, you never really think about him since he's just being wasted away on the Chargers. Now he comes in. He's going to have a rookie quarterback. If it's Jaden Daniels, which they signed Marcus Mariota as their backup quarterback, and that usually means that teams like to have a quarterback that can run the same system as their primary quarterback, and Mariota being more mobile, like Jaden Daniels, kind of indicates that. But Drake May is also mobile. So I'm not sold on that being an indicator of them going for Daniels over May. And now we get to the big one. Big one indeed. The biggest of all of these running backs. Derrick Henry is going to the Ravens on a 2-year deal. Oh, man, if he still has gas in the tank, that's also very, very scary. They don't exactly have a bruising type running back. Gus Edwards, I think, was like their most physical running back that they had. Derrick Henry is worlds better. Gus Edwards pales in comparison. It's not even close. So hopefully the Ravens don't shit the bed in the playoffs next year, and they can get things rolling. All right, let's get back to chronological order here. The Jaguars ended up signing Gabe Davis. 3-year deal, $39 million with a chance to get up to $50 million. That's not a lot at all. And the way things are falling right now, that would have been a good contract for the Patriots to throw out there. But as of the time of this recording, 5:44, the Patriots still have not signed Calvin Ridley. But if they don't get Calvin Ridley, Mike Williams was just released by the Chargers. Give Mike Williams whatever you want. Calvin Ridley can go fuck himself. You know what? If he wants to stay in Jacksonville, he can go stay in Jacksonville. I bet he wants to stay there because they won't fucking give him number 0. Why won't they give him number... If they don't sign Ridley, Gonzo better have number 0 next year. If that was a Belichick thing, fucking get rid of it. I want to see number 0 on the team next year, whether that be Ridley or Gonzo. I don't care. I will buy the jersey. This is possibly the biggest signing, and it's actually one that I predicted and have been really kind of hoping for because I think it'll pay off for them immensely. Kirk Cousins signs with the Falcons. Let's go. Prediction came true. Oh, this is amazing for them. Oh, goodbye, Desmond Ridder. Goodbye, Taylor Heineke. Oh, you got Kirk Cousins now. Huge contract. 4 years, $180 million, $100 million guaranteed. $45 million average per year. Oh, my God. Oh, let's go. And I actually just saw this. I forgot to mention that the Gus Edwards actually ended up going to the Chargers. So he goes there with Greg Roman. Huge for Kirk Cousins. That offense is scary. All right, next, the Patriots informed Devontae Parker that they are releasing him. Oh, this was possibly the best move they've made so far. He's been dead last in separation stats for the past 4 years. Literally dead last out of all receivers in the league in separation. And people are bitching like, oh, but he was good though. Do you remember when he had 1,200 yards with the Dolphins and he was their only weapon, so that's why he got the volume of targets? When Fitzpatrick was there, you're telling me Devontae Parker was good. Bullshit. I'm not falling for that at all. Yeah, separation stat might not be the best stat, and if you were like middle of the pack, I would say that it wouldn't matter that much, but he's dead last for a reason. Unfortunately, they lost Mac Wilson to the Cardinals. That was a huge loss for them, I think, and he graded out as one of the best coverage linebackers overall. We'll see. I do think that they're in a great position. Fucking Mayo's getting his... Theo Ash tweeted this. Mayo's getting his linebackers to take $12 million pay cuts. This is insane. Josh Uche came back on a $3 million contract 1 year, but he had a 2-year, $15 million, $11 million guarantee offer on the table. And he passed that up to come play for the Patriots for 1 more year for $3 million. Whoo, buddy, he's going to be the first one traded. If things start going south, that's going to be bad. This is a huge move. I was really hoping that the Patriots would get Christian Wilkins, but instead he goes to Las Vegas to be on the same line as Max Crosby. That is even scary. I mean, obviously more scary than him being on the same line with Barmore and Godshall, but I would be terrified to face the Raiders. And if you're the Chiefs, Mahomes, you better look the fuck out. Your time's coming, buddy. This was a huge trade and sign. The Panthers traded Brian Burns to the Giants. God, speaking of fucking defensive lines, for a second rounder and a fifth rounder. Then he goes and signs a 5-year, $150 million max deal with $87.5 million guaranteed. Right up there with Chris Jones. I would also be terrified to face the Giants. Dexter Lawrence, Thibodeau, and now fucking Brian Burns. Wow. Oh, if they can get anything going on offense, that's going to be scary. Oh, fuck. Patriots re-sign Michael Onwenu. Huge checklist item for them. 3-year, $57 million deal. $38 million guaranteed. Huge priority for them. But again, more of just re-signing their own players. Come on. But yeah, Patriots are going with Brissett. He was decent this time before when he was here initially. Did a fine job. You know, he was just a regular backup. He was, I think, a rookie or his second year when he started games. But yeah, he'll just continue to be average, and that's all the Patriots need him to be. Just protect the football. Game manager. That's all you need. Let's see here. So I already said Gesicki went to the Bengals on a 1-year deal. Well, I don't know if I said that he went to the Bengals, but I did say that the Patriots lost him. Nyheim Hines going to the Browns on a 1-year deal while Chubb heals up. You know what? I want Deshaun Watson to fail a little bit now. Browns and Jameis Winston are in agreement on a deal. You'll love to see it. So as if the Falcons needed another weapon, they'd signed Darnell Mooney, 3-year, $39 million deal with $26 million fully guaranteed. Another 3-year, $39 million deal for a receiver. God, I know Ridley wants big money. I know Mike Williams is going to want big money. Patriots, you have so much money. Spend it. Come on. Oh, fuck. Shaq Barrett is going to the Dolphins to replace fucking Christian Wilkins. Irv Smith reached an agreement with the Chiefs. Might be a sleeper pick in fantasy next year, huh? Another big one. Patrick Queen with the Steelers. 3 years, $41 million. Love to see Ravens coming over to the Steelers and vice versa. Bears signed Gerald Everett, former Charger tight end. Another move for the Texans, another huge move. They signed Danielle Hunter to a 2-year, $49 million deal with $48 million of it guaranteed. That's crazy. He will be their leader on that defense. Their defense needed a little bit of extra oomph, and there you go. Jordan Poyer is going to the Dolphins. That was a name that I said to watch out for if Kyle Duggar fell through with the Patriots, but I haven't heard anything on that. We'll see if he just sticks with the transition tag. I think this is hilarious. So the Steelers traded Deontay Johnson to the Panthers. The next tweet that came out of ESPN Fantasy said, "The Panthers are adding weapons for Bryce Young." And these motherfuckers put Chubba Hubbard, Adam Thielen, and Deontay Johnson on a poster like they didn't already have Adam Thielen and Chubba Hubbard. What? Oh, fuck. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know how much of a weapon you can be when you have Butterfingers. Mahomes restructured his contract for the Chiefs, allowing them to open up $21.6 million worth of cap space this year. That's crazy. They're going for the three-peat, and Mahomes is serious about it. That was a Brady-like move, and I think that he will continue to do that in the future. So to replace Gesicki, the Patriots actually did sign Austin Hooper on a 1-year deal, $4.25 million. He was with AVP in Cleveland, so he's going to be familiar with the offense. He should do well right away, if not for his blocking. Patriots, in their own, Anthony Jennings, 3-year deal for him. He did well this year, yes. Started 14 games, had 66 tackles. But it is just more of the same. This was the best video that I saw about it. The old Patriots versus the new Patriots. Where the fat guy flips another fat guy over his back and he starts fucking popping.
Oh my God!
That was a perfect way to describe it. Okay, Mac Hollins is signing with the Bills. Kickers getting paid. Jake Elliott signed a 4-year deal with the Eagles, $24 million. The $6 million average ties Elliott with Justin Tucker for the highest paid kicker in NFL history. Holy shit. Elliott is coming off a season in which he connected on a career best 93.8% of his field goals. If that makes you tied for the highest paid kicker in the league, so be it. Okay, and like I said, after 7 seasons, the Chargers have released Mike Williams just to get them under the cap. They still have Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack possibly to trade if they want to make room and sign other players. So watch out for that. Jim Harbaugh coming into a dumpster fire of a salary cap situation. Now, let's check it live here if there have been any updates. Okay, it looks like there have been. I think I just saw that. Fuck. Okay, Mason Rudolph signs with the Titans on a 1-year deal. But I saw that jersey number. Whoa! Oh, out of nowhere. Holy shit. The Titans signed Calvin Ridley to a 4-year, $92 million deal with $50 million guaranteed. Oh, Titans coming out of nowhere, dropping from the fucking top rope. Whoa. Okay. I mean, obviously, I don't like it because I would have liked the fucking Patriots to sign him, but Gonzo better have number 0 next year. I swear to God. Wow. Bombshell of a move. Oh, man. Will Levis, Tony Pollard, Ty J. Spears, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, and Okonkwo as their tight end. Now, you want to talk about weapons. Those are some weapons there. Yeah. Holy shit. God damn it. I wanted him so bad. So bad. That stinks. Okay, so the Seahawks actually released Bobby Wagner on Monday or Tuesday, and he is signing with the Commanders. A 1-year deal worth $8.5 million. Totally makes sense with Dan Quinn as their head coach. Wow. Fuck, I wanted Calvin Ridley. God damn it. Oh, all right. But yeah, oh man, that sucks that the free agency news had to end with that Ridley bomb. But fuck yeah, I think that's it for NFL free agency for now. Of course, there are going to be more signings. People still need to get homes. I'm excited to see where the rest of this ends up falling. Yeah. Okay, something that I've been stuck on for the past week and a half, and it's killing me to be out of town right now. I got Helldivers 2 last week. It is so fun. Oh my God. It is excellent. I'm level 15. Got there pretty fast. Already passed 2 of my friends that got the game a week before. But I just love the communal aspect of coming in, taking over these planets, or not taking over the planets, but reclaiming the planet slowly. And it's so much fun. I love doing it. And fuck yeah. But all right, people. I think that is it for this week. So yeah, make sure to support the show by leaving a like and comment on every video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, get those videos in time. Make sure you follow us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok for clips throughout the week. So yeah. Alrighty, guys, we'll leave you with this. Munch, 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 munch.